Manchester United won, Brighton 3. Not a good day at the office. Brighton have won Manchester United now 3 times in a row at Old Trafford. Too bad. Brighton is no longer scared of Manchester United. If they play Manchester United, I'm just assuming if they play Manchester United tomorrow, they'll still beat Manchester United. They are no longer scared of Manchester United. What do you have to say? You're welcome on board. What do you have to say about the game?
What I would just have to say is that I felt Manchester United did not really, display a high sense of energy throughout the course of the game. I think if you're looking at the first half, you find out that Brighton even won the midfield duels more than even the Manchester United pairing of Kobe Mainoo and Manuel Ugarte. And that alone affected Manchester United in a lot of ways. Then also, I think Brighton actually came with a game plan, because I noticed throughout the first half and even in some spells of the second half, they were trying to, see how they can cross the ball from their defense, skipping the midfield, knowing fully well that the Manchester United white backs will always, want to press ahead. So I felt Manchester United did not deserve to win the game in all sense. Kudos to Brighton for, putting in that energy, putting in that zeal, putting in that effort. It was just a bad day in the office for Manchester United.
Are you saying that Manchester United didn't deserve to win the game, or errors made Manchester United not to win the game? Errors from players like Onana and the defenders?
Neglecting even the errors. Yes, I know Onana's error actually, cost the whole team the game, because I feel the team at 2-1, there's this hope that, okay, let's keep on playing, let's keep on attacking, let's keep on pressing. Maybe something good will eventually, come out of, our efforts. But yes, Onana's mistake actually compounded Manchester United moves. But generally speaking, you could see the Brighton team, there's this desire to actually win the game. Just like you rightly pointed, when you look at, their meetings, apart from just, beating Manchester United 3 times at Old Trafford, the general, I think out of their 7 meetings, Brighton have actually won 6 out of 7. So that tells you that the team actually came with a lot of confidence, knowing fully well that, if they play their game, they can actually hurt the Manchester United team.
Okay, this question is about Ruben Amorim. This next question. Do you think that these guys can play these 3 at the back? Or Ruben Amorim needs to do something like, okay, if these players cannot play these 3 at the back, why not switch to something they can play? Because I was pointing out something during the game. I was like, since when they switched to 3 at the back, Mazraoui has been poor. I don't know whether you've noticed that. Mazraoui has been poor. So do you think that this guy is becoming too stale? Because let's be frank, Manchester United are just 7 or 8 points above the relegation zone. The truth is that Manchester United are going to fight relegation this season. Let's just tell ourselves the truth.
With the way the team is playing, actually, it will take a miracle to even avoid the relegation.
The relegation battle. So I'm just thinking, is it time for this guy? Is it now time for this guy to say, okay, guys, we are going to switch to what you guys are used to. Then pre-season we go back to 3 at the back. Is it time for him to go to what these guys can play? Because this 3 at the back, in my opinion, is not working. It's not working. With this set of players, it won't work.
And if you have listened to much of Ruben Amorim's interview, you will find out that he has actually stated that he's going to be sticking to his 3-4-3 formation. So to answer your question, the odds of him, altering that formation, I think it's going to be quite impossible. Let's be honest. And asking about the caliber of players, if they can actually, adapt to his style or his formation of play, I feel it's possible. And why am I saying this? If you look at even the Manchester United team under Erik ten Hag, you find that most of these players, the way I see it, I feel most of these players, lack character in some way. And what do I mean by lacking of character? I think when you look at Amad Diallo, he shows that passion, he shows that desire to want to play for the team, want to put in his best, want to put in his efforts. And yes, some players are actually stepping up. You can see that Harry Maguire's contract was extended as a result of his form recently. But you find that there are some players, as far as I'm concerned, that desire to really, represent the badge that they wear is not really there. So I feel most of the players actually lack character to actually play the manager's system of style of play rather. So that's my opinion on the Ruben Amorim's tactics thus
So
far.
going forward, what do you expect from Ruben Amorim? What do you expect him to do? Do you see him benching Onana? Because if I were him, I'll bench Onana for like 5 games.
Well,
Let's
thank
round
God
up.
you brought the
Let's
issue
round
of
up.
Onana.
Finally.
All right, thank God you brought the issue of Onana. Before coming on this show, most of let me say my friends and people that are normally, we have chats about the entire team, Manchester United. I always complain. I feel Onana is quite heavy, even as a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
What do I mean? There are
he is.
some balls that, there are some games that you expect Onana to actually, dive, make a move, and you just find him static. So
Yeah.
I feel for the case of the goalkeeping department, I think Onana needs competition. He needs, to,
They should
learn the
just give
hard way.
Bayandi a chance. Since they've given up this season, they should give Bayandi a chance. That's all.
Uh,
They should give him a
but
chance.
quite all right, yes, Bayandi actually proved himself in the Arsenal game, but I think he'll still need a lot of confidence because even the Manchester United defense so far so good has not really, really gotten it together. So I feel even before Bayandi can actually, claim the number one spot in the Manchester
Yeah.
United goalkeeping department, I think the coach has to really work on the defense, make the defensive make his defense rather cohesive, in the way that they understand each other, and they, complement one another, just to ensure that, okay, at least they protect the goalkeeper. Then with time, I feel even as Bayendi's confidence begin to grow, it also started with David De Gea. At first when he started, the confidence was a bit shaky, but we could see that over time, the confidence grew and he became, a world-class goalkeeper.
All right, John. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
And you too.